All right, hello everyone. It's September the 3rd, and back for another patch update. So a lot of things have happened since the last one, which was right before Hurricane Debbie came through here. And so let's take a look at some things. And so the first thing is I'm finally getting some leaves to come back. The canopy is looking good. The only thing is the leaves are a little far from the fruit. You know, during the hurricane, I had lost a lot of my canopy, probably 50%. You know, just 5 days of overcast, rainy conditions. You could see the skeleton structure of these vines. But I think, you know, having some growth toward the end of it, hang in there, really helped to survive here. Gains are certainly not where they were prior to that storm, but you know, they've kept up a good bit. And so we'll look closer at some of those fruit, but just want to talk a little bit about these vines. And you know, if you look at them closely, you might think, wow, these look rough, but you know, they're hanging in there. We got a lot of new growth flushing, trying to get more growth up by the stumps. You know, take a look at the stump there. But yeah, I mean, I think that I was actually going to prune these plants before the hurricane come through, and kind of glad I didn't, because I probably wouldn't have had canopy. So anyway, who knows, but this is where we're at. And so I'm just leaving things alone, still gaining, you know, a pound or two in some fruit. Some are slowing down a lot. You know, we're getting into day close to day 70, I think, now. So yeah, anyway, slowing up, but those weigh-offs are getting pretty close. So just trying to stay in there and just kind of push as many pounds as we can before the weigh-off season. So all right, so, and just really staying on these diseases as much as possible. We've actually been really dry. It hasn't rained since the hurricane, so that's kind of helped get some control of these diseases. But it's been very dry. It's hard to keep up with the watering, and so, but we're doing all right. The other thing, you know, with all that hurricane wet weather, stirred up a lot of disease pressure. We had some oozing stems and oozing vines from, you know, gummy stem blight is what I would think. And so we've been really keeping a close eye on some of these stems to make sure that we can, you know, treat and try to prevent additional spread using, you know, sulfur, a little bit of Daconil. And you can see this is a really gnarly one where this thing looked terrible at one point, and just treating it, keeping it dry. It's actually calloused over. It's solid. It hasn't oozed in a while now. It's even cracking from the expansion, and it's still packing on some pounds. So that's what we want to see. I'd have to say, you know, the disease pressure was really bad this year. Well, you know, the storms really brought on that pressure, and it was just hard to get control of it. You know, I have a lot of stem issues out here, lots of stem issues, but you know, they're hanging on. And you know, this one's still oozing a little bit, but you know, for the most part, not too bad. So well, we got them healed, so that's good. And again, just keeping these dry, a little bit of sulfur, Daconil, just keeping an eye on it. See, like, I don't particularly like that wet spot, but you know, all in all, I can't complain given the season we've had. We had a super dry year, and I still have potential personal best out here. So this is all good. Battling, we'll just keep on battling the diseases to the way off, and trying to get as many pounds as we can. You know, we have a couple sitting into the 200s now, so low 2s. Here's that fun one from before. Really wide fruit. That's on the 276 Hank Houston. I grew this one last year. I grew my personal best, so gave it another go, and hope to represent. Let's see what it does this year. actually got a really nice stem on it, unlike some out here. And yikes, rough looking vines, but I don't know, I've been spraying it, and we don't like to see that, but there's a lot of growth outside the patch, and they're growing. So anywho, next year we're definitely gonna try to keep these vines in the patch a little better, but you can see they've just taken advantage of the exterior, and they just keep on spreading. Down here, cold. You don't, easy to miss these things. Well, thanks for watching this patch update this go around. We'll do one right before the weigh offs, so towards later in September, and we'll see where we're at. And hope to see a lot of you at the weigh off if you're watching and you're also growing. Probably visit a couple weigh offs this year. We're not sure exactly which ones, but we'll let the melons decide. If they start suddenly quit growing on me, then I'll sort them out and decide which one goes where. So anyway, thanks for checking it out, and we'll catch you next time.